This is an interesting concept. Don't mind the wires underneath there. This is actually a look at a piece of furniture. Now you might ask yourself, why do a piece of furniture? Well, that's because this particular piece of furniture is handmade. We got it from Spring Mill Furniture in Morgantown, PA. Now, part of the reason that I'm making a video for this is because this particular manufacturer is a small company that has zero web presence. They have no Facebook, they have no Twitter, they do have email, but they don't have a website. So it's difficult to know if you want to stop and look at this if you're in the general Morgantown, PA area, or just a short drive from Lancaster, where like every other street corner you'll see handcrafted Amish furniture. Well, here you go, handcrafted furniture. So this is a overview and a look at the quality and everything that you can expect from this slightly obscure, a little bit out of the way and difficult to find, but I will show you later the address for this particular furniture manufacturer. It's not just TV stands. They do bedroom sets, they do living room sets, they do dining room. And that's probably what we're going to do next, is get a dining room set, because we, my wife and I, for the longest time, we're looking to replace hand-me-down TV stand that we got. When we got married, we had zero furniture, so people were just throwing stuff at us. We got something. We knew what we wanted to upgrade to, which was something like this, a elongated TV stand. But we didn't, well, we looked at several places. We looked at Bob's, we looked at Bassett, and we couldn't find something that we liked. We happened to walk, we knew of this furniture place. We've stopped in there before, because one, I will tell you, it is handcrafted, so you are going to pay a little more. So the first time we were there, we just couldn't stomach the price. And again, the prices aren't terrible, but for a newlywed couple, you may wish to rethink this unless you get a lot of wedding gifts. But we went back there, we were looking around, and we just saw this, and we're like, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what we're looking for. So we got it. So let me kind of take the camera. We're going to get up close. We're going to look at the quality of this, because, well, this is almost kind of like a review. I want you to see the workmanship of this, because, like I said, there's zero web presence, and the reviews that I've found of it, because there is a Spring Mill Furniture, but it's not this Spring Mill Furniture. When you do a Google search, you actually have to Google search for Spring Mill Furniture Morgantown, PA to find this particular company. All the reviews, I'm telling you, are 5 stars. So this is a visual representation of those types of reviews. All right, so I will be freehanding the camera a little bit, so it might be a little shaky. This is the kind of top portion. The particular wood type is rustic cherry, and there is a particular stain color that they used. I'll show you that there's a sticker on the back of there that says exactly what this is, and it's a little crooked in the picture, but that's because I took it because this is fairly close to our wall. But I wanted to give you a close-up of what this just looks like, just the wood grain and everything. And this is all solid hardwood. Now you do see that I have a lot of technology stuff up here because I myself am a tech head, but I do appreciate furniture like this. And you can see that the tech just kind of blends in with it. Now if we come down here, just another view, there is one right there, single hole for your wiring, and there's only 2 complaints that I have, and they both happen here. And I feel, at least with the one of them, if I had mentioned it, they probably would have done something for me. So we, not having ever purchased handcrafted material or furniture before, kind of went in and we said, hey, we like exactly how the floor model is set up, and the floor model had a single hole for wiring here on this level. I bet you if we would have asked if we could have had a hole here and a hole here, they would have done it for us. Now the only reason that they don't have more holes up there is because the doors here are generally where they were figuring you would put your VCR and so forth. Well, we don't have that, and more holes here would have been appreciated. But like I said, if I would have asked, I bet you they would have done it. The other small thing is their sticker right there. I kind of wish they would have put it in the center drawer here, because a lot of other furniture places that I see, they'll just put the sticker right there. Not complaining, it's just a little oversight. But looking at the hardware here, I mean, it is excellent quality. And note, you have a little divider here, and since there's something in this one, and just listen how quiet that is. There's something in the center drawer. I'm just going to move this a little bit. This little divider slides out and is actually stained solid hardwood. Now, that cable kind of moved on me, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this back. There we go. You don't see that. Notice it's not a different wood. The entire thing is rustic cherry. That is awesome. So you don't get a secondary wood. Going to open up the drawer on this side because there's less in here. That is what you're looking at for your hardware. I mean, those are some substantial hinges, which is really nice. Now, it might be a little difficult to see, but there is a hole there going down, pull that out, to here, because this is where they assumed that you would be running your cableage through. So again, if I would have asked, they probably would have moved those up here. Now, this backing, that backing is solid wood. It is not pressboard. So back there, it is not pressboard. You can even see the wood grain right there. So that's super nice. I'm going to mention one thing right here. When you put these in, I actually called because I was having trouble getting this shelf in, and afterwards I felt really stupid. But when you put these shelves in, because you could see the shelving is actually behind the door on this particular unit, you tilt the shelf like that and put it down. I was going nuts. I thought I was going to have to take the hinges off. That would have not been fun. But I was just wrong. So yeah, that's that. We're going to come across to the side here because a slightly better colorage, minus the ugly wallpaper, but give you a better idea of what that looks like all together. So like I said, one of the main reasons that I figured I would throw this together so that you, a potential buyer, could see the quality that you're getting. Now, I will say that aside from being, handmade, these are also made to order. That was a new experience for me. So you don't go into the showroom and take the one off the showroom. They make it for you. They made this for me. And it did take an estimate of 8 to 10 weeks. Figure more on the latter end of things. But again, they're building this for you to order. Custom job. Now, part of the reason I'm throwing this out there, like I said, they have 0 web presence. But in January, I got this lovely mailer from them, which shows that all new orders get 10% off January 20th to January 2nd to the 20th. Now, I had gotten one of these previously before we actually purchased anything from them, so this does seem to be a yearly thing. In the beginning of January, they will give you 10% off of any new order that you make. So if you're in the general area of Morgantown, PA, and are looking for quality, handcrafted, solid hardwood furniture, this is a place that you should go check out. Brian is actually the person that we worked with. Very good, and you can see they do have an email, and there are their 2 phone numbers and the address, as well as when they're open. Highly recommend checking them out. I'm going to swing back over here very quickly so you can kind of see they made their name by making these slab style tables. So raw tree, then they just kind of cut it to make it look like a table. It's very nice. But to kind of give you a quick look at some of the handcrafted furniture that they offer, because I know just seeing one item is not enough, but I can tell you the quality is great. But this will probably be the table that my wife and I go back for. So this was just a quick look and review of Spring Mill Furniture and what you can expect to get. Super satisfied with it.